Well, how do you do? I don't usually stream in the evenings, but why not? I'm not doing anything too important right now. I got a vibe going. Let me just also, that rarity of rarities, me remembering to post about me doing stuff just because it's fun. Pretty sure it's Sunday. A little bit out of space and time right now, but you know. Okay, close that down, and here we go. Howdy, folks. Hello and howdy. I'm actually gonna start speaking now, or I'm gonna realize the audio is not really capturing. 1 second. Application game. Try audio again, please. Uh-oh. Well, anyways, I'll fix that in a second. Oh, bye, Mr. Boy. Howdy, folks. It's me, Ada. I'm speaking and existing on the internet once more. It's a Sunday evening. I don't tend to stream in the evenings, but I was just playing this game anyways, and I was like, I might as well rope in a imaginary audience, so to speak. It's overcast and gray, but it's still like bright outside. We're in that early summer vibe where it's just bright for way longer than it should be. It's pretty outside though. It's nice. Hope y'all Sundays are going well. That you've had a nice, relaxing weekend, full of cheer and good vibes and good tidings for you. I am just gonna be here playing some RuneScape. RuneScape 3. I like old school RuneScape, but I played that last fall, November-ish. Um, and I wanted something new recently. Well, no, I wanted number to go up very quickly. And RuneScape 3 offered on the same account the opportunity to have a new character, basically. So here I am. We're pretty deep into the account, though, honestly. I got Invention unlocked, which... God, Divination's a bad skill. I want to be positive about stuff, but just like, Divination was just a pain to level. Ugh. Especially compared to like crafting, which is just, make a bunch of black dragon hides or whatever. Ugh. But still a good time. One of my goals right now is to get into the bossing of the game a little bit. Because I am not too well versed in the combat. Combat in this game scares me. Um, I was looking at the guide for doing what's his name again? Tistok Jad? TikTok Jad? The fight arena guy, where it's like 45 minutes to even get a chance to try the boss. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna hate that. I'm gonna want to go in there knowing I can guarantee that being a very easy and straightforward kill 100%. Oh my goodness. Uh, Goodness gracious. But for now, we simply do everything's. Actually, why is the audio not capturing from the game properly? Is it just set too low? Where's my mixer? Where's my mixer for? Oh, that's gonna be so loud when I switch back to 1 second. I just realized I made a huge mistake. That is going to die. Oh, okay. What audio feed is this thinking it's capturing? I don't know. Ah, well. Anyways, we're just rocking some Tybro Wanna Trio right now. It's interesting to look back at this game and just see what got explored more deeply over time. Because I'm really interested in like the development history of this game, especially because it's a splintered development thing between old school RuneScape and RuneScape 3. And just like so much attention has gone into like the new Santistan area up here, um, some development in the wilderness and whatnot. This is mostly left alone except for like this whole thing for archaeology. A lot of happened down in the desert as well for additional stuff in the game. This is largely ignored. There might be stuff in the elf area, but I don't really know about that too much. I finally did Underground Pass, but I haven't gotten in there yet. But like for like, Ungel is a part of the whole ice, the dragon stuff. You get like Fort Furin, for like all of this is getting developed a fair bit for the desert. And I'm just like, I'm wondering, have they added anything new to Shiloh Village and Karamja? I don't think they have. So it's interesting to kind of see like where stuff just kind of stops. Because a lot of it too is like this idea of like there's this secret advanced history behind so much of the game. Of like, oh, the ancient empire of the Zoroastrians and oh, all the stuff with the gods and Guthics and all that kind of stuff. But none of that really touches on anything to do with Karamja, which is it's just interesting. Can I have one? Can you? Oh, yeah, I think the game capture is just not working today. That's weird. Well, it does say it's a beta option. I just might need to add a specific audio capture for that. That's device. Ah, well. I'll deal with that another time. Hey, what if I did something funny? So I have done some of these on don't I have some? I've loaded. I have done this on old school RuneScape, so I do have memories of little bits and pieces. Although I feel like I remember not having to use Kuambwanji. I wonder if old school changed something about that to make it easier. You'd think that a lot of RuneScape 3 would just be like everything's smoothed edges and everything's made more like user-friendly quality of life and whatnot to the point of like losing some hard edges, but like a lot of the game doesn't actually get that treatment. So it's still kind of like in a kind of a funky state. If I'm not gonna have game audio streaming properly, if I want to listen to right now, yes, just go for some low, quiet, weird vibes. A little bit of Caravan Palace. Yeah, it's like we got the vibe mute thing going though, so don't you worry, everybody. Although if you're watching the vibe for some reason, uh, Caravan Palace is currently playing. Lonely Digger currently. playing more Dark and Darker lately too, and that game's been some of the changes been made to that game have been kind of like, okay, whatever. Like I can accept these themes being different now, but some of them are like, wait, this was much worse to play now actually. Specifically the fact that there's only one queue now for like general gameplay, normal mode. So if I'm playing by myself, I'm in the same queue as like people in trio groups, and the number of times I just free people just walk up and murder me, and it's like, oh, I don't think there's a way I could have dealt with that. It's been a little bit off-putting, which maybe that just means I need to like find people to play with. Can I can I just give you the which one's Sensei again? He's the first one who just wants the monkey skin sandwich. Okay, I'm gonna cheat slightly because the exact pattern of this quest is a little bit funky. Let me just yo, what am I supposed to do next? Okay, I need to do some specific stuff. Cook one of the Kwambwanji, or cook one of the Karambwan. Turn it into a poison mess. Make a paste, poison a spear with it. Help a guy cheat at doing stuff. And then we can get the monkey corpse, so okay. Again, early RuneScape quests are some real adventure game stuff. In a good way, but also in a way where you oftentimes gotta just look up what to do. It's a little bit finicky. Not finicky, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not quite sure what I'm trying to say. I like them, but I definitely recognize that they are intentionally dense in a way that is difficult to kind of approach without a lot of foreknowledge or just giving up on the concept entirely and just like kind of just looking up how to do it. So some of the most interesting quests in MMOs in general, for sure. Okay, give me some poison. Don't burn it. We're good. Um, and then we grind it. And then we use it on the spear. Oh, that's funny. They never updated the models here. That's what the spears used to look like. Oh. Again, you find this weird kind of like sort of orphaned content sometimes of just like this is a thing I never changed somehow. Or like when they went back and like updated a bunch of graphics in like 2012 and 2014, they weren't thorough about it, so a lot of stuff got left old so that like you'll just have this weird visual mismatch. Not always a bad thing, but it's just like it makes it kind of unclear what the design philosophy or like the intent is for some of this stuff sometimes of like how they want the game to be when it is such a mishmash of different aesthetics. Like obviously the more recent stuff has a very consistent kind of look to it. Like all the necromancy stuff is very much like a more modern kind of vibe. Um, but for leaving all this stuff for so long, it's like, well, it has to be intentional at this point to leave it like looking like this. Okay, wait. I have to give this man a spear. Yeah, that's fine. It cost me 60,000 gold. I don't care. It was easier than getting any other kind of spear. Let's do it. You ready for some wild visuals from 2004? When was this quest? Can you do the thing for me, please? Thank you. Um, yeah, I think that's the first two. So what's the last guy want again? He wants this and then something else, I think. I'm just doing this because I want my like quest list from top to bottom to get smaller. Because again, there's not really anything that follows these quests anymore, besides maybe like Recipe for Disaster. So a lot of this is just kind of like, yeah, 2004. It's just like once you've done this doesn't really lead anywhere. To my awareness, anyways. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, they would have added more to the like Legends quest goes down here. I'm pretty sure the Gnome Madness or the what was it, Monkey Madness? Gnome quests do the shipyard a little bit. God, the stealth stuff here is so. Monkey Madness is a really rough quest to do, I gotta say. Not a. Oh, wait a minute. Is my talk spray trying to use the game audio as its input? Hold on. Because it wasn't reacting to. No, it's not capturing though. I have no idea. I do know the talk sprite stopped though. And I had fixed that a long time ago. Stuff does break a little bit more often when you make it yourself, unfortunately. But you learn a lot from doing that. Burnt Jogar bones, marinated in Kwambwanji. Kwambwanji. Okay, I have the Kwambwan. Oh, I don't need the Kwambwanjani then. So I gotta burn some Jogar bones. You can fall off this bridge, by the way. Um, but luckily they added a movement thing and it never went back to update the quest, so you can just dash across the whole thing and not have to worry about falling off. It does a lot of damage and it's very time wasting. Or time consuming? Something. Wait, what happened still? I don't know. Oh god, are there any trees I can cut down near here? I need a fire. Ah, beans. Bunch of trees, but I can't cut any of them. Oh, wait, there's mahogany down here. Yeah, and I have a weird feeling. If you're looking at like the wood cutting log in this game for where to cut trees, they don't mention mahogany is just here. Um, I really don't understand why. Like if you go in here and you look at your mahogany tree, it'll be like, well, it's in here, so you have to do the quest I'm currently doing to get in there, or you have to do Monkey Madness, or Legends Quest, or Cabin Fever. But it's like, no, you can just walk over here and just do this. It's actually really simple. You don't actually need to go do any of those. Just run south from the Karamja lodestone. Okay, we're gonna burn the Joker bones. I'm gonna open up the guide to this quest because apparently they changed something later on. Let's see. Select the light option. Okay, you have to light it near a fire. Oh no, you have to. Oh, okay. Silly me. Of course they're flammable. And then, am I supposed to do something while it's doing this? Grind the Kwambranji. There we go. Get the burnt bones. Use the paste on the bones. And then cook them on the fire. And now we're not going to bury those. We're going to talk to this man and give him his weird stuff so we can move on. I was going to try to do some Keen Black Dragon after this quest, honestly. Rat catchers. I'm so worried about my cat getting hurt in this game. I don't really want to do that quest. And then Elid needs you to do melee combat for different combat styles. Well, Eyes Blow needs a Chaos Talisman. Missing my mummy. I forget what that needs. I think we're done? I should do something to make the grammar on the captions look a little bit better. I wonder if there's a easy way to automate that or just always capitalize the... I should probably just doing like a camel case thing might be the best. Well, not camel case. That's if there's no space between words. Just like every word is uppercase on the first letter or something. Oh, duplicated again. Wait. Fuck. Sometimes you forget to do part of the quest because you thought it was done. It's like, no, 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 no. Why would they prompt you to do part of the quest line? Of course not. Gotta do this and run all the way back up to the guy in the northeast as well. Thank goodness they changed the run energy stuff in this version. Well, can I? Nah, it didn't quite work. You can also just fail to climb this sometimes too. There's a philosophy to like what does it mean for a player to fail something when you when for progression to happen they just need to succeed anyways. Um, which is an interesting design issue. Oh, it's easy to get back up there. I'll just run it. Mm, we don't need morale, not. I do wonder if some of the reasons why they haven't done any more like narrative quest work with Karamja in general is because of like a kind of inherently like kind of colonialist like outlook on the matter of just like can they do it with the appropriate amount of cultural sensitivity to do this like properly, or should it just be kind of like left alone and other stuff worked with that isn't like potentially becomes like very problematic? I wonder. Like I do wonder if like sensitivity like editors have been approached about this game's like representation of this kind of like what's the term for like that kind of general region? I don't remember what it is. Like you know this kind of culture and vibe and whatnot. Or maybe it was just like it was a side from 2004, and they decided like the actual like direction they wanted to go was more like based in the desert and ancient civilization type stuff. It's hard to say. I just wonder if they have talked about that or not. Because surely they must have acknowledged like why some content is like very much like abandoned or maybe orphaned is a better term. Wow, $2,000? Guy, you really don't get much reward for this, do you? Also, the quest that requires the spear is how you unlock the ability to make spears. Why? There's a funny sort of like chain of requirements in these games sometimes. That's just like this was not thought through, was it? Do you guys still try to murder me randomly in here? I think they do still murder me randomly in here. Oh, hey, free experience. Wait, I get the spear back? I literally can't use it. Maybe I have to like use it on the. Yeah, they still try to kill me randomly for no reason. Oh, that's a shame. Like these are just guys. They're not like monsters. They're just They're just dudes hanging out. Oh, door closed already. I'm gonna sure piss off that guy who gave up his family secrets on how to catch these fish. Is there still a achievement diary for cooking 20 of those in a row without failure? Is that in this still? Fight pit. Oh god, I want to do the fucking fight pit. That's gonna be a nightmare. Cook it thoroughly. Oh, I can cook them now. Should probably just do one of those real quick just for the sake of it. Kill metal dragon. Collect 5 palm leaves. Gotta do legends quest for that. Okay, so that's an old school RuneScape thing, not a modern RuneScape thing. Cool. Is there a fire anywhere nearby? Oh, look at her experience. I do not get pro experience. I'll probably check it out. Okay. Um, let's just get geared up and go kill a dragon a little bit. I have discovered doing bossing in this game, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. I'm less intimidated now that I know how to do it, and I'm playing this is definitely the easier of the two games to do bossing in, without a doubt. So I will gladly take it. I thought I just buried those. I got some space in my inventory. I do not need that bucket monkey. Berry bones. Drop the monkey that can't be used for anything. Um, what was my setup for this I just used? Well, I can just go for the portal now for the King Black Dragon. So that's fine. Why is the game's audio not going through? That's bugging me. Just in case I get poisoned, let's pop one of these in my pocket. Just in case I needed a prayer potion too, why not? I think that's pretty much it, right? Because I basically just protect from magic prayer, keep at a range, do my summons for DPS. Necromancy, the fighting style if you don't want to engage with mechanics. Um, that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. You also get so much health recovery passively, it's really effective. I want to get some cool and/or rare drops from this guy. That's what I want to get today. I also want to get a chocolate cow so I can finish this off and do the archaeology thing too. Um, yes, pretty much it. I don't really need that on me, do I? This is a pretty simple thing. Oh, a lot of dead people. Okay, so we are going to not fuck this up. I need to start one and pay the price. Run in, turn on my prayers immediately because this guy will hit me for a shit ton of damage. Get my summons going immediately. And I can basically AFK once he spawns. Cool, we're good. So it's a dragon. It breathes fire. Normally you would need a dragon fire shield, but apparently magic prayer protection does the same thing. Which means I get to have my offhand equipped so I can summon my guys, one of whom heals me passively on damage being dealt. And so you just DPS the guy down. I also pop the prayer for extra necromancy damage output. And it's a pretty simple fight. I am dead certain in old school RuneScape this is much more difficult. But I appreciate the gentle entry into doing this. And also, it is weird how there's no audio coming through the stream because this guy is really loud. Why is it not capturing from Hey, my defense went up. What do we get? Hey, deference. And now here's the fun part that we do is we quickly run the Kandarin. This guy takes like a minute and a half to respawn. So we run here, we recharge prayer instantly, pop back to war retreat. We don't turn the prayer off because we don't have to. Load last preset just to empty inventory. Pop back through, rejoin our own instance we paid for, and then we just do it again. Oh, okay. I think I need to activate it so I can rejoin. And now we just run up. Wait a second, we resummon. And this is King Black Dragon. If you have what are my stats at? 65 necromancy, 64 defense. While looking at other bosses you can find in this game, I did discover that the level 70 necromancy forging quest is going to be the fight pits. And oh my god. For me to use my preferred combat style, I will need to do the fight that I want to grind and be overpowered for. Ah, beans. Just how it goes. Yeah, with tier 70 is at 70, right? Yeah. Although I need to get my stuff to 70 anyways, because like invention kind of relies on being at 70 for most of your stats. I'm taking a lot of damage, huh? Not that I need to heal, because I reset in a moment anyways, but it feels bad. Please. Stop being frozen. Thank you. And we reset. And at least with like how much prayer I have, I can just do this without my prayer running out without issue, which is pretty nice. So honestly, I was doing a giant mole to get used to doing bossing in this game, but this is a much easier one to do. Especially having like the war versus retreat set up for it. Yep, private encounter, rejoin. I'm surprised there's no hard mode version of this guy either. But yeah. So this is gonna just go kind of passively in the background as a way of getting some. I don't think this is actually really like good experience farming, but this guy has some drops I want. Oh, he's hurting me real bad though, isn't he? I'm taking some damage. Especially like the pet. I want the pets. And also there's achievements and whatnot for killing this guy like 100 times, so I do like my achievements. And I have like infinite fish from just fishing while I was programming a couple days ago, so it's basically a zero cost thing to do. That's a super AFK, which I appreciate that. I like having something that's simple to do. You know, when the rest of life is just complicated and kind of overwhelming sometimes, this can just be straightforward and just kind of obvious what you need to be doing. I want to get that to 48 seconds though, because that lets me get another achievement going. You don't really get a whole lot per kill, but the fact that I pay one entry fee for the whole thing makes up for it, because it's not really a big deal that I pay 50k. I'll eventually get stuff that's worth money. And also, inflation is so insane in this game, it doesn't really matter. Load preset. Walk over there. I really should try to level up my prayers some more, though. Private. Rejoin. So I've been watching that show on Apple TV, Murderbot. I had no idea Murderbot was getting a TV show at all. I read the books a while ago. I really enjoyed them. Love the character of Murderbot. Um, the show is an interesting blend of like it feels like it's kind of getting it right, and then also it's just like someone who I don't think has as much care with like characterization and what the vibe and point is supposed to be got control of the character narrative a little bit. So I think in general, like the character itself of Murderbot is being like done pretty decently so far. Mm, I mean, I don't know. I think some of the like the rigidness isn't quite there at times. Not so much like that's innate to the character, but like at least it's the first book kind of time in there. The character's like not really for what the character is pretending to be for their own protection. They're not as rigid as I expect them to be in some ways. It's kind of like if the warrior was like, "Oh, they're gonna know that like I freed myself from the governor module," even when they're ostensibly like correctly behaving in a way where it's like they're not supposed to be revealed yet in the story, it feels like they're written in a way that's like very, oh, of course they would know because like if they read like if they understood the contract and like what the rules were supposed to be for this very obviously is not like how they're supposed to be behaving. And it's minor little things. Like I built up a lot of like my own idea of like the character in my head a lot from reading the books. So it's definitely kind of like it's not like a betrayal of the character. I think they're doing a pretty good job with that, honestly. Um, but in the most recent episode, it's interesting to realize I think someone might have read the books and not felt that the point of it is how interesting and like the point of the books is Murderbot. It's a lot just like reflection on the character of Murderbot specifically, um, and like the other characters and the relationships with them are kind of just like venues for like exploring personalization and relationships to other living things through the lens of this very particular kind of character, who is not human but is very like relatable and understandable despite that. It's a really important point of the books that like Murderbot's not wanting to be human. They are they know what they are. They know the system they exist within and all this other kind of stuff. It's all there. Um, and I just wonder how much it's going to turn into like they didn't think that was interesting enough, so it's a drama about other things, which I'm going to be kind of disappointed, honestly. That's what happens. Oh, that's cool. They do a next best if they can't find it. I dig that. I gotta make more anti-poisons. Gotta get those unicorn horns. I see, most of my unicorn horns are from doing Metaphos fishing and just getting random imps to show up during that. So the thing is, if I just stood here and waited between runs of the dragon showing up, it's about as long as that run for it to show up again. So this is basically as fast or faster than just waiting, and I get to like restock my prayer and stuff. I think the skull's broken. The skull is broken. Or hang on, look at some vocal training stuff lately. I think the skull is broken. That's. I mean, it actually hasn't. It must be like the captions doing that. I don't know what's up with that. Oh no, I'm shocked and weakened. Yeah, I did this up for like how to like feel your not your tonsils. What is it? How to feel the feeling in your throat that moves when you like change your pitch and tone and whatnot and some other stuff like that. And now it's just like, oh, I feel like I'm doing a voice now when I do that though, which technically I am. How many kills is that? 16 kills? Interestingly, even though they recommend you do Giant Mole first, you get less for doing Keen Black Dragon. I think probably just because the Dragon Fire, this guy's considered more dangerous, even though it's not really. I I guess it's kind of more dangerous, but also it's like way more stable to do it. Like Giant Mole does not get me down that like. I'm trying to get the voice in right again. Like Giant Mole can't really hit me for like free. Oop, 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 fuck up! Don't fuck up. The moment King Black Dragon shows up, they immediately hit you with Dragon Fire for 3,000 damage if you're not prayed against it. You gotta be careful. But like Giant Mole is very much a like tutorial on mechanics, and because of that, it will move between different parts of the arena, and each one has like a different kind of thing a boss might do. Like you might get bound in place and have to break out of the binding using your freedom ability. You might need to just like move around to avoid rockfall. You might need to kill ads so that the boss isn't strengthened anymore, stuff like that. So even though it's not as dangerous to like kill you, it is going to just take a lot longer. I think like the time to kill mission is under 2 minutes or something like that, 2.5 minutes or something, I think, for Mole, while the one for King Black Dragon is 48 seconds. How much experience am I getting? 58,000, 49 2. Yeah, about what, 2,100 experience, I think, per go. I dig it. It's more interesting than other forms of training, and has a nicer kind of rotation to manage inventory. Like my Slayer task right now is Black Demons, and it's just the Edgeville dungeon to get there. But God, just the poison spiders having to run through there, the like 3v1 combat with them. Ugh. I'm gonna be glad to be done with the Black Demons when I get that Slayer task done. Also, just like not really good drops either. There's a nice one. I had to kill like zombies out of Free for a little bit, and I was like super AFK and fast. That was nice. I'm gonna forget to pray one of these somehow, and I'm just gonna die instantly. Like legit. If it, thing again. If it's like doing the dragon breath thing, like you really gotta be careful. Like usually when you fight your first dragon, it's probably gonna be like Dragon Slayer. Um, and you'll use the Dragon Fire Shield for that one. Because you're not gonna have the prayer high enough at that time to really do like protect from magic or anything. Um, if these guys stayed alive for like an extra 5 seconds, I wouldn't lose the DPS. At that point, I probably could get it in 48 seconds. What you got for me? Ooh, disinvite immediately. God, one blade part. God damn it. I want to level invention by making weapon gizmos. I need bladed parts. They're annoying to get. Although that alone would have paid for my entry fee though, so that's good to see. Okay, reset. How am I doing on Necroplasm? 356. Yeah, I gotta practice doing the voice stuff to like keep it stable. I just lose it really quickly. Yep, the kind of fight where you can look away for 10 seconds to do something else and only be at half health. Yeah, the next boss they recommend after this is, which one is it? I should be fine. I'm getting kind of low though. Arc Glacor. Well, that's like a lore-related boss. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage, huh? Um, and I'm trying to avoid doing anything with like Sentistan until I get to World Guardian in the quest logs. So probably just do one of the other bosses at that point. Also, it looks kind of complicated to do any of the real versions of it. So Shloop. Yeah, realizing I have a teleport that's instant directly to the monastery here was like, oh, wait a minute. I have my prayer option instantly. Used to be you have to right click, use your Ardone cloak to do that, but no longer. I do gotta get a better cloak bow than that for using in combat. In general, my equipment needs to be topped up a little bit. Get the summon going. Hopefully I get a good drop soon. Oh, I need to also get the Ring of Wealth. I think that's for Dragonstone Rain. Can I do that yet? Um, Ruby and Topaz, Diamond. I need 68. Oh, actually not that far off, huh? What's the best way to grind out 200,000 magic experience? Gotta think about that. It's a mystery to me. I might just look it up. It's probably just combat. I could high alch a bunch of stuff for money, which I do kind of need to do. I spent a bunch of it to buy Black Dragon Hide so that I could make a bunch of Dragon Hide shields to get my crafting at level 80. And I have not recouped that money yet. Still nothing good. I mean, it's money, but it's not like... I want the cool stuff. The stuff that I really should have like luck level free for. Okay, off to war. If this guy liked me more, I could just use this altar instead, but I haven't murdered enough yet for him. So we're just gonna grind out more King Black Dragon kills. Which honestly, having been very scared of bossing in these games, it definitely is like, oh, this isn't so bad. Like, there's not many mechanics here, but like, the giant mole was like, I get how to do this. And this guy's like, okay, even if like big stats and whatnot, I kind of get a sense of like relative danger and competency. Oh, I did not heal back to full. I should have stood the bank chest for longer. Um, so I'm getting a sense for this. Because if I looked at the list, where is it? The full combat list is in order of difficulty, I think. Wait, where the hell is combat? There it is. So yeah, Clean Black Dragon. I'll just eat 2 fish real quick. Kill it 25 times. I mean, that's gonna need me to just either get super lucky on attack rolls or just up my skills a little bit. How many are necromancy, by the way? Got 3,000 experience total for that. Yeah, I'll take law runes. Let me teleport around. Yeah, I gotta kill it 4 more times for that one. Which, yeah, this is a really AFK boss, which is nice. Kill it wearing ranger gear. Get a mole anti-dragon shield and have it destroy it. Yeah, thank goodness I can summon guys for this, otherwise oh, god, Necroplasm, how's it doing? I have to go do more rituals. Just, like, really stockpile that stuff. Next time I do a programming stream, it's just AFK doing that. Oh, we run in. You wait a second. You summon both guys. And then you kill a dragon. I also just gotta do more rituals to get more souls in there so I can get more perks, like these guys last longer. I really gotta do that. I have been slacking, by which I mean I have been doing everything in my life. I want to be gardening, but the weather's just been shit. A whole week of like rain and cloudy and cold and windy, like ugh. I have a greenhouse here, but we haven't really planted anything yet. I put some lettuce in there. I hope it comes up soon. Actually, I gotta put more lettuce down soon. Shit, I should do that tomorrow. Oh, this is a good one. Taking like no damage. Ooh, I'm 4 seconds off. If I actually had like a second potion of like increased Necromancy Strand. I might get it in 48 seconds. That or just if I level up a couple times. Level 70 gear ain't happening soon because I know what I have to do to get that. Ugh, mithril arrows? Come on, give me something good. You can drop like a cool sword or something, I think. And I'll look at the drop table next time I'm in there. But it's an easy rotation. Honestly, I really enjoy just getting like instant teleports. They're really nice to have. Are there any others? Those might be the only ones actually. Yeah, no, redraw my own instance. But yeah, getting to pay 50k for like an hour of this is actually pretty good. Um, yeah, I think those are the only teleports. Oh, I didn't do my summons first. I fucked up. Can make a minute and 4 seconds this time. My kills per hour. I fucked it. I beansed it. Oh, there's more. Okay, there's max skill teleport. Right, I have to defer and seek stuff. And Manor Farm once I. Oh, I gotta get that one unlocked. Gotta check out my cows. I'll eat a fish, just to be safe. Oh yeah, I was gonna check this. So what we got? Dragon Rider armor, Draconic Visage, the head, a book, an ornament kit, and then the Dragon Lane. I thought I dropped the sword. I guess not. More health. Hey, rune javelins. That's worth jack shit. I'm not getting any of the good drops. Oh well. I guess skull's broken again. That's weird. I don't know why it's breaking so quickly. Hold on. Try the captions. I don't think it was doing it last time. Maybe I just have too much shit open. Oh, those captions are incorrect. Oh wait, no, I said shit open. Never mind. I want the pet. So what's the other thing I can get? Where is it? Excuse me. Giant mole. Yeah, they drop a Dragon 2 sword. Two-hander. As well as a thing you can put on your shield, and then the pet. There's just so much more running around on that one, and I use up a lot more ectoplasm because it takes longer, that I'm not grinding that one as much as I'm doing Keen of Dragon. Or Keen Black Dragon. But yeah, it's weird. I'm sure it's weird to not hear the audio for this. I don't know why it's doing that, though. My apologies. It's not even coming across desktop audio. It's not being captured at all. That's really weird. Anyways, two more to get that one. I don't think any of these really contribute to the combat mastery. We're fine for health. Yeah, we're fine. 55 seconds. Ugh. Thank goodness you don't have to pay each time. I'd be like hemorrhaging money right now if I had to pay every single time I went in there. Oh, come on. It's a more interesting way to grind combat experience than most other methods. I also get Dragon Bones, which I do need for necromancy stuff, so. Private encounter, rejoin. Summon 4, summon 3. Doop doo. There we go. Defeat Barrow. I should do mole hard mode soon too. Is there not anything else to do for I guess the medium one. Is it a medium one? No. This is super easy. You just need to use Protection Prayer. Oh, there's a lot of these, huh? Well, it's something to do. It's nice to have little goals, things to work on. I gotta pick another programming thing to do next. I mean, just stuff I gotta work on in general, like the. Oh, right. I just realized why the talk sprite's broken. It's on the same port. It's blocking. Oh, hey, we got. I mean, it's not worth. It's worth less than it is for high alchemy, but that's like a cool drop. I'll take that. That's a cool thing to get. That's 25 kills as well. So on kill number 25, got the Black Dragon Helm. Snazzy. Actually, I'm curious. I'm gonna potentially run out of pro. Just look at this. Not worth it. Do not disassemble that. Trash. They do not scale up disassembly values very much, honestly, for how expensive and rare an item is and how much you get from it. Artifact, private encounter, rejoin. Run forward, press 4 and free. I really gotta upgrade these guys. My dopamine hit. I got a random thing. I pulled the slot machine enough. I wonder if that's actually good to use. Is that on the Slayer collection for... I mean, this is Wilderness, right? No, it's not on the Slayer. Is it General? No. I thought this would be on one of the collection logs. I guess not? Huh. I should also do more dungeoneering too. There's a bunch of passive bonuses to get there that are just pretty good to get. In general, my goal of combat in this game is I want to level it by grinding something, like grinding for a specific drop or interesting item. Just combat for its own, like combat training for its own sake, when I can't just fight experiments AFK forever or rock crabs on Archaeology Island or whatever. It's just like, I'll just figure out a thing I actually want to grind and just do it that way. It's much more satisfying doing it that way. Do I even need to? I'll just. Oh, I don't auto heal unless I hit on the. There we go. If I'm poisoned, I don't get my auto heal. Anyways, that is 1 hour in to this escapade of Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, there's a slight blue border between the game and the bottom window. Oh, I don't like that. Get my summons going, and then I'll look in the other window for like a minute. Is it off by 1? No, I think it just to be a little taller. Hold on. Borders. Beatumber tall. Oh wait, no, wrong way. Okay. Okay. 218 height. That doesn't look right. Oh no. My layout. It looks wrong. Anything good? No. Oh, Silverstone Spirits. Okay, that's kind of useful, maybe. Can I get something cool, please? Please. The border auto resized a little bit. Ugh. Press 4, press free. Wait 2 seconds. Click on the dragon. There we go. And then go back to looking at my other menu. That should be 218, right? Yeah. A little more. Okay, we're good. We fixed it. It desynced a little bit. Hope everybody out there's having their water battle way. Hydrate. It's important. Wonderful water. And is that number 28 now? How many kills are we on? 28. I was right. Hey, Mystic Cloth. That's actually nice to find. That's kind of annoying to get. Swoop. See, as a passive activity to do in the background, I'm digging King Black Dragon. Uh, it's nice. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. It's only taken 300 hours of gameplay to get to a point where I can do that. Uh, I mean, reasonably, if I made a new account and I went straight for like necromancy and combat stuff, you know, this would happen pretty fast. Actually, you can level this up pretty fast, especially necromancy because you have multiple avenues. Oh, summon. Almost forgot. Boop. Begin. Heaven or hell. Slash. Oh no, it's poisoned. I'm gonna run out of anti-poisons. I gotta make more. Or I gotta farm that one spot near observatory that just gives you them. Ah, I wasted 12 minutes of doing stuff in this idle game I play at the same time as RuneScape. No. My idle game for my idle game. Be so funny if I had died while I was looking away. One of these days it's gonna happen. I know it. Yeah, I gotta make a thing so that my programs start on different ports. Or can I check if a port's already busy? I probably can. Hey, blood runes. That's not worth very much money. I saw there was a patch a while back that made bosses drop less runes to like, I guess, try to fix the rune economy in the game or something. I don't know if that really worked. I mean, just adding a means for players to like level rune crafting with the rune span is like more than enough to kind of just fix players making their own runes because they'll have like the multipliers way more easily. Heck, if I like wake up at 2 in the morning, I can't sleep, and my tablet wants to play this game because the mobile version is very crashy. I'll just rune span on my tablet for a couple hours. It's fun. I thought Protect from Magic didn't work on Dragon Breath. I don't know why. That's what I just thought that was how it worked. Huh. For some reason. Maybe that's an old school RuneScape thing. I'm glad it does, because I can actually like summon guys and have better stats this way. Anyways, I mean other stuff. What else is on my mind I have not gotten to talk about? Dark and Darker is fun, but the solo thing is kind of because of trio groups killing me a bunch. I don't really play high roller, so I don't have a. I mean, I'm still trying just to get like fucking white squire gear so I can have a basic loadout to go in with. It's taking so long to get those quests done. I tried to go mine some cobalt, and I just like two guys just walked up and murdered me. It's like I was just trying to mine. I had like no gear on me. The PvP in that game is just I'm not good at it. Actually, I'm not good at the PvE either, really, with like going to hell and whatnot. I'm just not very good. It's fun. I mean, it's good to do something you're not good at, but you enjoy, like applying for jobs. No, too real. Um, because engaging in something for the pure joy and process of it, as opposed to like for a specific end result, I think is an important thing to do. I've been knitting recently too, trying to make a little chicken. I made a very interesting mistake that was like, oh, that's a fun way to do this run. Interesting. So, got to restart that a little bit. Once I get that finished, I'm definitely gonna take a picture of it and post it because I think it's very cute. But I need to actually like do it. I wonder if I could knit. No, I think there's too often I have to be interrupted. I I could knit while mining. I could not knit while doing this boss. And definitely not giant mole either. What are RuneScape activities you could knit during? I'd say fishing, but even fishing, my inventory fills up too quickly these days. Hmm. I think about that. Come on, buddy. There you go. Slowly getting there. Hey, another dragon helm. Uh, I was only a tier 55, huh? I need that tier 70 gear. I thought dragon was higher. That used to be like the best shit in old school RuneScape when I played in like 2008 or whenever. Poor Nino 9. Lost to definitely having been hacked by somebody and the account banned. When I started playing this again a couple years ago, not this account, but a previous one, because I keep restarting. Um, I mixed up the emails I was using, and I tried to log in on my old email from when I was a kid, and I was like, "Why isn't this working? Like, I got banned. What do you mean?" And I was like, "I don't know what's going on." So I sent a support ticket in, being like, "Hey, what's going on? Can you like unban me, please?" And then I realized, oh, that's the wrong email. Oh, that's the one that has absolutely been hacked at this point and used as a bot or something. Um, so I was just like, oh, thanks for unbanning this one, but I'm gonna go back to the one I meant to play on actually. Oops. It's fun sometimes making dumb mistakes like that. My one fear in doing other bosses in this game is that eventually I'm going to have to like not just use the automatic ability bar, and I don't want to have to actually like learn abilities. I don't want to have to use both my hands while I play. Not in the way that people say that to be like, ugh, but just in the way of like, I'm lounging. During the fight, I'm just like, my hands are just in my lap, kind of just like holding this blanket and just being like, cozy. That's how I play RuneScape. Cozy, with my knitting next to me, in a rocking chair if I could do that too. Oh, that'd be nice. How am I doing on Necroplasm? Ooh, 300. Yeah, I gotta spend some time soon just doing rituals, AFK. Or semi AFK. You get a lot of experience from the ritual disturbances, but you gotta actually pay attention and like catch those because they do disappear pretty quickly. Oof, taking all the damage. Thank you, Hidebot. I will drink some water. Actually, I still gotta figure out how to get the RuneScape font working on the export version of the caption software. And also has to fit. If it should probably just randomize the port number it uses, honestly. Oh, I am let's just eat some fish real quick. Those Those damage numbers rolled kind of high, didn't they? Oof. That's not the RuneScape oof. Or the Roblox oof. Oof. I can't hit it today. I think my first kind clogged. Rune salvage. How much are you worth? 24,000. That's half my entry fee. I do like having a boss hub like this and just a convenient portal system. It is very handy. I think it's a good addition to the game. As someone who is using this as a onboarding point to doing boss stuff, I respect and appreciate it. Sum it up. Have I learned new abilities I haven't equipped yet? Bloat, Siphon. I don't think I ever cast Death Skulls. I think it always gets used up by Finger of Death. I was kind of an AoE thing though, so it's kind of, yeah, it's a multi-target. I should do more archaeology so I can I don't think I could knit during archaeology either, actually thinking about it. I think that one's also like you have to like follow the spirit theme too often. Hmm. I do really necromancy is a very nice packaged skill for a lot of different themes. That's definitely like a very like quality of life focused theme overall, I'd say. Um, very notably of that is just like you get the Nexus thing that you can equip, which is just it stores your necroplasm and it stores all of your runes. So it's just like, oh, this is a super convenient tool. It's like a lot of your inventory like gets freed up and you just have the utility of all your spells whenever you want. It's nice. It might oversimplify some stuff. Like I think the main drawback on necromancy is that you rarely will ever have oh, you will rarely ever have like a type advantage really against enemies. Because unless you're doing like new content, I don't think anybody has like weaknesses to necromancy. Shwa. Also, interesting glitch. The minus doesn't show up on these four for some reason. I wonder why. Oh well, that guy's killed that boss a lot, huh? No, I'm fine now. I gotta get some unicorn horns though. Oh no, it's frozen too. I'm being put for the arena. I can still attack though. I don't get why this boss has a mobility reducing tool when you don't have to maneuver in this fight at all. I don't really get it. Drop me something cool, please. S'il vous plaît. Oh. Talk, but only in certain contexts and situations. Boop. I should level my prayer a little bit. I do wish the commun. Oh, nope, wrong button. Oh no, my efficiency. I do wish the necromancy rituals that used bones gave you some prayer backlash, but that's alright. Gotta use a bunch of bones, light the braziers. Braziers? Braziers? In free. Summon them on the altar. And number okay, which number is this now? 36. Oh, Abkill's got a lot today. Damn. Not the fastest experience gain, honestly. Also, it's kind of weird. Like, so he'll debuff you, And it's like you'll lose like a bunch of your stats, but you don't lose necromancy. Again, I think they just forgot to go back and update stuff for the new skill, which is interesting. Can you stop poisoning me, jackass? Oh, hang on, my one of my sailors came back. I gotta look at that. Hey, KBD, I just got a text on my phone. Actually, can I like wait a minute, please? Thanks, man. Ugh, trash. Come on, man. And then I gotta micromanage for a second. I gotta do one of the mini games. What do you got? Cool beans. Uh, I will trust you not to fail on a 1% failure chance. Have fun, guys. Okay, repright. We'll retreat. Okay, come on, let's do this. See, honestly, if anyone out there, and I'm aware I don't think anybody's watching this right now, but that doesn't stop me from pretending I do because it's fun. If anybody out there is like, Boston's kind of scary because you played old school RuneScape, and it's like, yeah, combat is super scary in that game. I'm very intimidated by it. Um, and you're playing RuneScape 3, and you still kind of feel that. Just get Necromancer, get the Ghost. You get health back when he attacks. It's pretty safe. I was poisoned. .com. I'm gonna run out of anti-poison at this rate. I need more unicorn horns. If only I could ethically source unicorn horns besides killing them. Oh well. Actually, isn't there a thing you can do? Hang on. RuneScape wiki unicorn horns. Not weird. Yeah, half health, that's fine. Trash. I want the good stuff. Oh, right, unicows. Which sounds like a bad reference to a bad event that happened, but it's actually just a thing you can do in the Tower of Life in this game. Yeah, I'm getting low anti-poisons. Um, Ways to acquire. Buy on the marketplace. Not useful to me. I'm hoping to avoid doing that because I play half Iron Man, honestly, or Iron Woman. My approach and my vibe for this is if I can do it myself, I will. But if I need like 4,000 dragon hides, I'll just buy them because crafting is kind of a pay for skill. Um, oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll probably just at some point go to Tower of Life and just do that for a bit. Yeah, that's the best way to do that. If I didn't have to resummon right there, I could get the kill in 48 seconds. Ah! I don't think that the invention skill was, hey, court summons. Oh no, I'm being sued for killing dragons. Shit. They're on to me. Oh, that's a shame. I'll just ignore that until I'm allowed. I can't even do that yet, so I'll have to wait until I'm allowed to do that. I need a 65 attack or 65 defense, which actually, I'm almost there on the defense. My inventory's almost full. I really need to clean out my bank a little bit. It's just for organization, I try to like have all the archaeology stuff laid out, but there are so many archaeology fiends that's like, oh, that's not actually like tenable. Beans. I need to like wipe out some of the stuff I don't need anymore. Because I think in general for archaeology, you want to just like I think if you want to farm for Chronotes, you pretty much just do Zarosian 1 over and over again, because that's like super fast, and you get the bonus for doing the entire thing. Ah, my immunity just expired. Um, so I don't really need to hold on to, like, once I've turned them into everybody, I can probably like get rid of some of the other sets I don't need anymore and clear up some space in there. But I want the collection aspect of it. I really wish they had external storage for all the artifacts so I could like have the whole collection in a nice ordered fashion, but not use up like all of my bank space. It's sad. It makes me very sad to think about. My organization. We got 8 more minutes of this guy. We have gotten no cool drops. Come on. Something cool. Ugh. I mean, I'll take it because I can disassemble it into stuff, but 39 Keen Black Dragons. Yeah, whenever I end up getting back to old school RuneScape again, I'm gonna have to try bossing there and just see like the vibe. Because I'm definitely scared to do it in old school. But I must be strong. I must face my fears. Or not. I don't really have to do that either. Life can be what you make of it. 4, 3. I don't have to, but I'd like to. That's the distinction. Anyways, while I don't have to look at the screen right now, I'm gonna phone idle game and hope I don't die. We're good. I have so many gems in this game. I got poisoned again. It's so rude. Especially because it means I can't recover health at the bank. Did my music stop? No, it's just really quiet. Hey, just give me the album. Actually, let me turn the game audio down for myself because I kind of can't hear anything over it. I wonder why it's not coming across via stream. Oh well, I probably got to turn stuff off and back on. That's usually the solution. It's worth money at least, but it's nothing good. I mean, we've got 6 more minutes of this. It is past 9 p.m. now. I should be going to bed soon. See, the reason I'm doing late night streams is because I have an early bedtime because I like mornings and I get very sleepy. Um, so I'm usually in bed by like 9:30 if I can help it. Which also means that because I wake up at like 6 or 7 in the morning, I am so goddamn tired by the time it's like 6 p.m. So I don't really do stuff that late. Oh, but it's also when my ADHD meds run out and like I get kind of funky around then too. So I do want to do stuff and like be around people, but it's a complicated thing. Nice thing about streaming is in the OBS window, I can watch what's happening while I'm in Discord on my main monitor. Actually, when I'm like testing stuff out in programming, for like stream stuff, I will use the pop out OBS window to like know when I'm done fishing while I'm like messing with like stream visual elements on the screen. It's been able to do that. Yeah, I gotta fix the port number thing so that the captions don't take over everything. Although ostensibly, if the port is busy, it should just go, I can't do that and move on. So I don't know why the skull isn't working. Programming's weird. Also, I forgot my voice has gone back up. Ooh. Hey, magic logs! Oh, that's new. It's not worth very much, though. Economy in shambles. Nothing is worth what you think it should be worth. Yeah, 5 more minutes on this guy. Kind of want to keep going, though. This is a very comfortable loop. even if I'm getting low on necroplasm. I mean, I got like 264, I'm fine. I got those level 2 rituals going. That's like 7 necroplasm per. It's good. And then every time I do this guy, I can do a ritual to turn his bones into ghosts. So it pays for itself, honestly. Every time I kill this guy, I get 7 necroplasm. So as long as I'm, making back the money or making back the plasm. Honestly, Electro Swing and RuneScape boss scene, I like the vibe. I might do this more often. I don't know if this attracts an audience, but like the important thing is I do something I want to be doing and hope that people want to show up and hang out for it. Because again, I do this as a social thing. My goal here is just to kind of like be able to chat with people and kind of like be a center point for, I mean, attention, honestly. It's kind of just like people kind of fundamentally want attention and to be seen and recognized and like acknowledged and validated. They have their existence validated by just being seen favorably by others, you know? That can be a hard thing to kind of admit to yourself sometimes and just be like, I do want this. Oh shit, I got a new thing. Level 66 Necromancy. And combat level 86. Ooh, a new glyph. What does the new ability do? Volley of Souls? Wait, where is that? Oh, I need to. Oh, I'm poisoned again. Just maybe get the house fiend unlocked so I can clear poison using that. What's the new ability? Volley of Souls? I'll read the information while the boss fight's going because I don't have to pay attention to it. Oh, I reread 8-Bit Feeder recently, the old sprite comic for Final Fantasy 1 by that Brian Clevenger guy who does Atomic Robo is really good. Having reread 8-Bit Feeder, that is very much of its time, but not as bad as other comics were of that time, so it still has some credit to it, but it's like, oh wow, this guy definitely made much better, more kind and interesting work later on, I'd say. Hang on a minute. Am I not already consuming these? Oh, I'm taking damage again. Shit. Hold on. Send a volley for each stack. Oh, I see. So this is you use one of them to hit a guy, stun and bind, AoE blast. Wait, why would I want to use the other ability? I guess I can like shoot all of them at once. But this is an AoE that also stuns, and I don't know why I want to use a new ability. I gotta look at it more. Uh, I have to open a new instance, but 50,000 is like chump change in this economy, so I'm just gonna do that. Actually, can I get there before it closes? I'm gonna get one more in before I have to stop. Or before I have to like reset it. I ain't stopping. It's Sunday night. It's the most exciting time when people are clubbing and partying. Wait, no, it's Saturday night. It's when people are hungover and I've finally gotten over it by drinking water and doing other stuff to cure hangovers. Why would I stop now? Actually, wait, the game day just ticked over, didn't it? Did I do my dailies yesterday? Oh, I hope I did. I'll have to log out to see that. I think, yeah, I did my dailies. Ah, I summoned and everything. Rude. Wait, where does this take me? Okay. Oh, actually, I can't. I need to repray. But yeah, why do I want to use that? Single target. I don't get the AoE damage. It's a blast of damage, but I don't see the benefit. Unless it's just like unloading everything in one go is like the point. But I don't see why. I guess it lets you change your attack rotation to like have other moves happen more often. Oh right, it's not rejoin, it's start. Did I pay? Yeah, I paid. Okay. I've paid for an extra 30 minutes at the climbing gym. I've bought more tokens at the Chuck E. Cheese. Um, I guess it's for burst damage. Like in PvP, the idea is you could just like blast someone to death, but also it does less damage in PvP. Yeah, I don't know why I would change that out. I don't think I want to do that. Unless I'm trying to avoid incurring like PvP or AoE wrath. Like I don't want to attract multiple enemies aggro, maybe. Generates adrenaline. So a touch of death gives me necrosis stacks. It gives me adrenaline. It consumes. I mean, that's only been costing me like 20 adrenaline. Why am I never casting death skulls? I look into this. Like I'm a scientist on it. Oh wait, I forgot to do the thing. Hold on. I'm distracted. Yeah, man. I know. Loaded. There we go. I'm gonna forget to pick up the loot one of these times too. That's when I know I gotta go to bed. I'm that tired. But yeah, I mean, touch of death or finger of death's a nice like damage output. How much does skulls even do? Like for whatever I'm doing, I never unleash skulls. So a finger of death. Oh, because that has no cooldown. You just do it immediately. Could I set it to be like only when I have enough necrosis? Is there a cap on necrosis stacks? Yeah, 12. I guess I could move Finger of Death off to there and then just manually cast it whenever I want. Um, yeah, because it's basically just I can just pop it for extra damage whenever I want, really, and then I get Death Skulls back in rotation. Do I want that though? Is that good damage? It's an ultimate I do once per minute. Pops for good damage, but isn't the point that it's bouncing? Can it bounce between the same guy? Yeah, that's only an AoE thing, really. That's an ultimate you only get advantage of if you're fighting multiple opponents. I don't think I'm really hurting too much my DPS by not having that. 57 seconds. I'm getting slower at this. Ugh. I'm just gonna have a perk slot though on a talent tree. I've already got a bunch of perks built up though. I gotta just get more souls so I can spend them. Hold up. Heal fully. Thank you. You heal at banks. It's very convenient. There's an event in Menaphos where a death pillar shows up and you have to basically give up your own life to make it go away. And you can just run to a bank real quick to reset your health and then go back and keep doing it to get a bunch of easy prayer experience and reputation. Boop. Let's do it. So yeah, this seems like it's a specific use case. You want to avoid the AoE part of that, but I don't really know why. I mean, maybe it is like a PvP skill. It's specifically useful for like quick killing when you have a bunch of stacks built up, but it has to be like buffed down because it's so effective. I don't know. I mean, Death Skulls is not really something I really need to be casting ever, because unless I'm doing a group of enemies, it's kind of pointless. Anyways, it was once the biggest, meanest dragon around. Dramatic gameplay. I got poisoned. I gotta get more of those unicorn horns for real. Could go to the zoo and be very unethical. Probably shouldn't though. Shouldn't be unethical. Load preset, wait until I get full health. Good. Whenever I get that archaeology perk that just gives you infinite adrenaline, ooh, that will mostly have utility when I want to just be able to heal whenever I want. But it'll be cool. Shwa. What are you up to right now? You keep trying to poison me. So rude. 46. Wait, he just gives a bunch of experience. But anyways. Oh yeah, 8-bit feeder. It was interesting to read. I read that as a kid a lot. Um, but like looking back, it's the casual. I mean, all media was doing this, so it was just kind of the thing at the time. But just like the casual like violence of and demeaning of women as only like a tool for like aggressive sexual humor. Just like, oh, why were we doing this? This is really bad to look back on. Be like such a normal part of humor. And like media back then. It's like we had a real issue just hating women, didn't we? We still do, but it's like not as prevalent, at least a little bit. Like, oh, not a fan of that. And honestly, I was surprised to see because like reading Atomic Robo, very good comic, very like solid, you know. But like there was overlap of like when that guy started writing Atomic Robo, he was still finishing up 8-Bit Feeder. And I don't know if it's just like a commitment to the old style of humor that he had like left behind for his other work, but it's just like, huh, interesting. Oh, summon. Ah, my poison immunity is about to run out. 236 necroplasm. Yeah, I gotta just do a shit ton of rituals tomorrow. Yeah, I wonder, because again, the talk sprite feign, if the port's busy, the feign should break and reset. I don't know why. Well, I guess if the Python side of feigns failed because the port was used by something else, but actually, yeah, maybe the Python implementation of the port system is different from the Java's one, and in Python, if someone else asks for the port, it will give it over, but in Java it doesn't, so it's like a mismatch. I just gotta set them at different ports randomly, which it'll happen sometimes randomly, but at least it won't be consistent. That or allow custom input of starting port number when you're using that library, which is probably the better idea, just so there's more control over it. If only I actually got to use my knowledge and awareness of programming stuff for real purposes. That'd be fun. I like my own projects, but at a certain point, you kind of want to make something that somebody wants you to make, and not just something you make for yourself because you gotta make something. The allure of creativity has gotten to you, and you gotta do something with it, or else go crazy. But the satisfaction ain't quite there because no one's actually wanting it. Oh my god, poisoned immediately. Can you believe this? I'm trying to talk about creativity and get poisoned. Scorpion scratches me on the toe while I'm trying to talk about like Descartesian theory. I picked a random philosopher. I don't know Descartes. Some days the dragon just poisons you repeatedly, you know? What are you gonna do? Yeah, I really gotta get that font changed over to RuneScape 1. I have an aesthetic going, you know? I kinda wanna stick by it. Boop. But yeah, I might just keep doing King Black Dragon streams with Electro Swing music going, just because. I mean, in a way, it's just gambling. I'm just trying to get something cool that's gonna happen randomly, and it's a very simple input that takes basically no effort from me. So I just kind of get to like do basically nothing while watching things happen and then talk. Also, hey, 65 defense. Awesome. Yay. I can finally do something I've been meaning to do for a while now. Give me that. Give me that lamp that I couldn't rub yet. Thank you. That's not even a whole level, but I'll take it. For some reason, a quest gave me a reward that required a higher level of defense than the quest required for me to use the reward. But I finally got my defense high enough. Summon. Summon. Kill the dragon. I gotta get the time extension on these guys going, though. That'd be really good. Oh, anti-poison. I actually gotta do that too. Yeah, I need to increase my stockpile of goods for this kind of fight before I do another almost 2 hours of just bossing this guy. That or find an alternate poison solution. Let's see. Oh, third age melee armor. That's cool. Royal Dragon Hide. That's good too. Elder Shield Bow. I think I have the Dungeoneering for it. Ah, I got their level ranged. I haven't done Tears of Guthix yet this week. Shit. I unlocked Invention, which means all the stuff that gives you experience based on your lowest skill is fucked now because this gives me like no experience at all. What you got for me? Come on. Something cool. Ugh. Well, I killed him 50 times, but I didn't get anything cool for it. If I ate 50 boxes of cereal, I would get like something cool in at least one of them, right? Like a cool spoon that changes color. Where is my spoon that changes color, Jagex? Can't believe this. I actually have no issue with this because the whole point is that it's an activity I can do to make to level my stats. And as soon as I'm done doing this, I then have to find a new thing to do. So I don't actually have any issues with it, except I'm using up a expendable resource that I can't recover very easily. Well, I can. It just takes time. Boop. Immediately poisoned. It's so rude. Oh wait, do I have to do a quest for that? Uh oh. Ah shit. I don't think I get level 70 gear very easily, do I? Or is that the name of the quest is Keeliro, Spirit of War? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I get defense and necromancy up to 70 for that though. Which defense is gonna fall behind because necromancy can be leveled multiple ways, but defense is only getting it from combat. Like every time you do a ritual to get necroplasm and do other stuff with the rituals and whatnot, you're getting necromancy experience too. So it outclasses the defense because it's a 50-50 split. Like if I weren't using necromancy as my main skill, I'd probably turn off this experience share from it, but it just makes a lot of sense because I am doing like a split vein for it. Yeah. When I'm out of anti-poison, we stop. I go to bed. Because I'm not looking to mess up my sleep schedule. Boop. But for now, we continue. One of these days, I do gotta sit down and just like examine how this game does its skills compared to old school RuneScape. Because a while back, I wrote like a whole page or page like 8 pages of notes or something about just like examining like the skills in the game and like what the point is, what the vibe is, and whatnot. Because I'm I'm enamored of RuneScape since a young age. Um, and I do want to like make games and stuff at some point because it's an interesting art form. Um, that's not kind of pretentious. I like video games. I want to make them too. It's like wanting to like be an author and write and stuff. It's just like you want to create. Um, but like for trying to, because like a lot of like this stuff it came out of a specific era of games just kind of being whatever. And it's just like, well, if you're going to design a game now, I mean, that's like you might over design it though and kind of like lose the charm because like RuneScape is very charming and it's like I'm happy to like burn logs to level up fire making even though as a skill it's like, wait, why am I doing this? There's a weird kind of theme to some of the skills in this game, just like, why is this a skill? Or it's like, this makes sense as a skill in many terms, in many ways, but the actual way you engage with and use the skill makes little to no sense. Agility. Um, like ostensibly, it's like, well, yeah, you would like do parkour courses to train agility, and it would impact like some things, and like let you like do shortcuts in the game and whatnot. But as a gameplay thing of like what you actually do to level of skill, it's like, well, okay, smithing. Well, I'm making stuff. I'm making bars. I'm making equipment. This ties into combat. I'm making other tools for other skills as well. Like it has so much like crossplay. Gathering skills. You're getting the resources to do stuff with. Agility is weird though because agility you don't directly use agility besides it unlocking things, and then you don't train it by actually doing it. You just kind of train it in a void. It's a weird. It plays with the other skills in a weird way. And a lot of my attempts to kind of think about like how it should work is like, well, basically agility is just attack then, or like vitality, or it falls into all these other categories. It makes it not really fit super easily into other like areas. It's funky. It's weird. Ah, deference. That's something. That's two cats if you give them away to people in West Down. I'll gladly not give away my cat. God, there's a achievement diary you have to do, which is talk to a guy about selling your cat to him for deference. And I was just like, I'm not doing this, but I have to talk to a guy about doing it. And if I misclick, I lose my cat. I was very worried about doing that. I was not a fan. I like my cat. I don't want to give it away by accident. There's a quest where if you like answer a riddle wrong, you lose your cat. And even though it's like, I know math, I know what this riddle is saying, I still look up the answer just to be safe because it's like, I don't want to lose my cat. The cat's got personality and talks to you and stuff, and it'd be really sad if the cat just like died. I'd be upset. I'd be very sad. Speaking of cats, where's mine? I gotta give him this medicine before I go to bed. Ah, I got poisoned. Is that my last one? It might be. He immediately tried to repoison me. Asshole. Can I get more constitution, please? How much should I get? I'm at 2988, and when this guy dies... I'm speaking like in the gravel back in my throat again. Try to talk a little more clear. I like 700 per is pretty good. Ooh, clue scroll and some law runes. I like that. At the very least, I'm building up a stockpile of some resources from doing this. But is that my last potion? Because if so, I'm done here. Probably want to stream tomorrow, but I'm not sure what yet. Nope, we got more anti-poison. Keep going. Because I want to finish like Dark Souls 3. I should start like Dragon's Dogma soon too, because I'm interested in that game to actually play it through. Um, I kind of want to finish games though. I got a couple going right now, but I really got to like get around to. My girlfriend's playing Stranger of Paradise right now, so whenever like they get far enough ahead of me, I'm gonna pick that one back up and play it some more so I don't spoil anything if they watch. Y'all, I love that game so much. Y'all gotta play it. It's such a good game. It's very intentional in how it's like kind of weird in the story, and it's just like, yes, keep playing it. Discover why it's like this, please. It's so good. I like games that are good. And I've been told Dragon's Dogma is the same way, so I should do my due diligence and, discover that as well. But also, I'm very mood and vibes based, and I'm difficult, I think, as a person in some ways. Very particular, but I try to manage that myself so it doesn't affect other people too much. Um, Hard sometimes, though. Wish my brain worked better. But it's one I have. Do the best I can of what I got. Sometimes my brain just goes, hey, play RuneScape for 2 months. And I have to be like, okay. Apply for jobs? No, that's anxiety inducing. Go play RuneScape. Am I not going to be anxious about the fact that I'm currently stuck? No, no, no. You're going to play RuneScape anyways. Okay. So be it. Oh, let's see what Def wants me to do this time. There's a thing where Def will ask you to kill guys per day. And actually, I started doing this because he asked me to kill Black Dragon. And I realized, oh, this is actually really easy. So I should probably see if he wants me to do that some more. 204. We spend about 4 per boss fight, so yeah, that tracks. Oh no, he froze me in place. How am I gonna dodge his atta You don't dodge attacks in this one. There is no, I mean, I guess it's like you can't run away, but also I have 2 instant teleports right here, and I'm not in danger. I poisoned again. God damn it. Sorry. Voice work. God damn it. I also need to speak more like that because it's better for my throat. But I really easily sink back down. And I mean, just like vocal pattern is a big thing as well for just like how you speak, the kind of personality attitude behind your speech patterns. And just it is, I have a particular way of speaking that is very much, I think, rooted in a lot of that. So a big thing for me is just like, how do I sound like me in a different kind of like tonal range? Is a big part of like me figuring that out. Wait a minute. I'm on the wrong star of my little game. Hey, Obelisk Miner on mobile. It's good. You should play it. I got more on anti-poison. We're not done yet. Or I got more anti-poison. We're not done yet. It sounds like a voice. But what can you do? I mean, it kind of is a voice. It's an intentional put on I'm doing to kind of sound a little bit different. Just gotta get used to it. Part of the issue I think is that like I'm actually not like doing like a slightly more like high voice like this isn't super out of the range for me because like a D&D character voice it was like I talk like this, and it's kind of like a very like standoffish, very like argumentative, kind of conflict-driven kind of thing. That's just looking to kind of like just while away the time and take up space and just keep talking. And it's a very more loud and kind of verbose, and just really like talk over myself, that kind of voice. And just when I do like my natural like raise your larynx up and then widen your mouth a little bit for the resonance thing, it's like oh I sound really close to that, so I guess like I'm already halfway to that. So like there's an attitude I associate with like or there's like an attitude I associate with kind of speaking more like this because I've built up like a voice already around this kind of thing. So, what you gonna do? Ooh, I almost have another skill point. God, I am getting jack and all shit from this, aren't I? The thing is, like speaking like this a little bit different, at least to me, I hear myself differently. It'll sound normal once I've done it for a while and once like the muscles in my throat just do it naturally. But until then, it's like I notice myself doing it, so I can't just like speak casually like that. So I guess the advantage of having a hobby where I talk to a void for several hours at a time, multiple times a week, is that I have a chance to kind of hear myself speak and do this as much as I want, and hopefully not have people be weird to me about it. See how it goes. I'm looking for vocal range primarily and vocal control. That's my main goal. Boop. Come on, King Black Dragon. Checking my OBS window while I'm in Discord with the game minimized. Maybe I will just do Dragon's Dogma tomorrow. I can have 8 games going at the same time. It's not a big fucking deal. No one cares. It's entirely like a self-imposed kind of thing. Maybe tomorrow afternoon I'll do that. Level 60 Constitution. Nice. That does nothing for me besides more HP, which is actually pretty good. Boop. Oh, I'm not poisoned, so again, it's when I run out of anti-poison we're stopping. So I hope I get to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight. If I get unlucky, I might be up very late. But I set this goal for myself. I set this task and I'm sticking by it for no reason. Sometimes a self-imposed thing like I'm gonna finish games before I start new ones is like, it's not necessary. You kind of do it arbitrarily. Other times, you gotta stick by your morals and the things that are important to you. You gotta challenge yourself and stick by it and show resolve. It's part of being human. Also, part of being human is not getting any of these drops. Please, I want something cool. I want these to light up. I want to be called Ada the Last Rider or Maya Reifker the Last Rider. As I've communicated, I'm one of those trans women, and Maya was a name I thought about for a while. It's a nice name. But Ada Lovelace. I should probably make my caption. I should probably make my caption also output to like a vertical window that has like all of what I've been saying lately on it, so I have a log, so that when I do forget what I'm talking about, I have like a better visual thing to look at than just via on-screen captions. Ugh. I mean, at least I'll have a bunch of stuff at the end of this, but it's like, come on. Also, I really wish I had the third Grimoire from Necromancy, so I could like teleport bones directly to my bank. But I mean, what does that even need? Let me check. That's an area achievement for the underworld. Private encounter, rejoin, underworld, run forward. Press 4, press 3. Oh, I have to use the new spell I just got, huh? Hit an enemy in the city of while having free stacks. I can do that. 68 Hunter and Curse of Zaros, 82 Fletching. Fuck off. 80 Necromancy. Finish a quest. That one I think I can do at this point. Runecrafting's not a big deal. Mystical Moonstone? I can actually get. I mean, the hardest one is going to be fletching and 80 Well, actually, farming's going to take a while too. I need that chocolate cow still. Oh, he's really debuffed me, huh? Oof! Ah! Eeh. Hey, I got a talent point and jack shit for rewards. And I'm poisoned. Is this the last poison? Am I out of anti-poison? Let's find out. Am I going to bed soon? Come on. Am I going to bed yet? No, I'm not. I was too prepared. I could check to see how many I have, but I'm not going to. I think it's more fun this way. I guess if I run out of time on this one in half an hour, I'll also stop then, just because I'm not going to start up another like hour-long session. But I've killed how many now? I've killed 60 of these. Hang on, how much do I get from King Black Dragon? Because if it's split between defense and necromancy. Yeah, I mean it should be 1100 per or something like that. Is that right? Uh, where are my numbers? 97,608 should be 95,500. Wait, 96,483. Okay, yeah, that's about right. So 1100 each, and I've killed 60 of these guys, which means um, wait, what just happened? Uh, yeah, that's wait, 60 times. Okay, it's only 60,000 experience I've gotten from this guy then, roughly. Hey, defense went up again. Oh, because I used the lamp. Ooh, I almost got a new combat ability. So it'll take about 25 more for a necromancy level, I think. Oh, not that. I didn't look, don't worry. I don't know how many more I have to go. Do we have another Caravan Palace album? Yeah, this one. Come on. I want something cool before I go to bed tonight. I almost clicked the teleport out option by accident. Give me something good to eat. If you don't, I won't cry. I might cry. I'll threaten the dragon with tears. See if that helps. Oh, my phone battery's getting kind of low. Try to poison me, but I still have my immunity. Try to poison me, still have my immunity. I'll eat a fish. Come on, dude. Give it up. No. God. Oh, thanks. 500 coins? Why is that even on your drop table, man? Why is that even on your drop table? I almost got 1,000 marks of war though. And my total boss kill count's probably around like 70 now. And I think 100 gets me something, so. Yeah, I'm feeling like my activity in RuneScape for is gonna be just Keen Black Dragon runs and then Necromancy rituals to get my Necroplasm back. It's a nice loop. If only this guy had a hard mode or something for killing him over 100 times. I do want his stuff though. I'm a greedy. Uh, I'll call myself a bitch. I'm a greedy bitch, and I want the goods. Yeah, the cap out on this is at 100, right? Combat, King Black Dragon. Yeah, it's 100. I mean, it's basically free. Oh, poisoned! Y'all, this might be the last one. We might be near the end. Actually, if I do play Dragon's Dogma, tomorrow. I need to clean my controller. There's a layer of dust in this room that I need to put an air filter in here to stop. I don't think I've touched my Switch controller in like 2 months or something. Mystic Claw, trash. Okay, are we out of anti-poison? Important questions that we have to ask ourselves. I guess I have 2 minutes of anti-poison on me, so if I'm out, I can still do one more run, but it will be done. Yep, we're out. Okay, one more run. This is the one, everybody. It's gonna be something good. Without a doubt, it is going to be something awesome and amazing and radical, and it's gonna be like a tiny little baby dragon I get to have as a pet now. I promise you. And if it's not, oh well. I will just simply cry into my pillow tonight. It is wild what having better mental health feels like between one day and the next. I felt like shit yesterday. I feel much better now. Just brains are weird. I hope I don't get poisoned. I can't cure myself if I get poisoned. Actually, no, I have a super anti-poison in the bank I can use. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh no, I'm shocked and weakened? Okay, this is the last one. We're stopping here. Wait, how many kills has it been? Oh, it was almost 69. Damn. I can't help it. Boop. Come on. No. I lied. I'm sorry, everybody. I was dishonest. I said I was a run and I was wrong. Ah, beans. Well, maybe tomorrow we'll get something cool. I do gotta get that higher luck drop rate thing though. I don't know if it actually impacts fiends very much, but it's like it'd be nice. So what we got those. We got magic logs, court summons, anti-poison, salvage. Yeah, it's gotta make some more anti-poison. We have a unicorn horn. I'll turn that into more of the Tower of Life. But yeah, honestly, pretty good day of doing some bossing. I found a rhythm for talking as well. It was kind of tricky at first, a lot of silence, but I found my Fred, which I think is an important kind of thing to finagle when you're doing something like this. Let's see. Yeah, just go do that. I'm just trying to get gunpowder so I can do some upgrades to the port. Let's look at cows for a minute, and then I'll close up stream. I might have a chocolate cow by now. Archaeology has a very cool like hell area where you have to like solve 12 riddles for the Zodiac. And the last one I have to do is the most difficult one to do. I mean, one of them requires you to do a specific quest line, which is like fine, but nah, I didn't get it. You're not a chocolate cow. How dare you? I've actually just been getting like really bad traits on these cows, honestly. Oh well, what can you do? I can complain a lot. Hmm. Oh, do I have sweet corn? Yes, but I need more. Um, I shouldn't. I should go to bed. I really want to. I want to go steal from a farmer for a few minutes and get some sweet corn seeds, but I should go to bed. It's actually, are these any good? What, 196? What am I using right now? Oh yeah, it's a lot better than that. Okay, that's gotta be all from me though. It's been a pleasure, folks. Look at that outfit. Snazzy. Wish the bodies were a little more like human. Um, it's kind of just like why is the body that's not healthy? People shouldn't look like that, generally speaking. I guess if you're like an extremely like lean, long distance runner kind of thing, maybe, but even then you're not. Anyways, game models aside, and wishing they would just give variable body types an option. Um, it's been a pleasure. If you were there, thank you for joining me. I had a good time just chatting out into the void a little bit and filling the space and time with a little bit more than I would have had otherwise, which I do appreciate having. Y'all have a wonderful time, a wonderful night. I'll see you in the future. Probably tomorrow. I do want to do some stuff tomorrow, as long as my brain allows me to. But until then, be groovy, be good, be kind to yourself, be nice to yourself, all that good stuff. Kind to the people around you as well. And until I see you again, live life to the best, be wonderful, and enjoy your Monday when it comes around tomorrow. Goodbye.